Do you remember that girl who walked onto a stage, barefoot, and within seconds, made the entire room go silent? No auto-tune, no tricks, just a voice. That didn't sound like it belonged to her age. That was Angelina Jordan, a name that once felt like it was everywhere, and then suddenly, it wasn't. So what really happened? Where did she go, and how did she come back in 2026? Stronger, quieter, and more powerful than ever? Because trust me, you don't know the full story. Before the global stage, before millions of views, Angelina Jordan was already something extraordinary. Born in Norway, she grew up in a family that didn't chase fame. They protected her from it. This is where her story is different from most child prodigies, because many young talents are pushed, driven, sometimes even pressured. But Angelina? She was supported, not controlled. Her family wanted her to have something rare in the entertainment world, a normal childhood, and that decision shaped her entire path. Just 7 years old, she stepped onto Norway's Got Talent. No dramatic entrance, no flashy performance, just a quiet presence, and something else people couldn't ignore. She was barefoot, not for attention, but as a personal choice inspired by empathy, a reminder of people less fortunate. And then she sang, and everything changed. Her voice didn't feel like a performance. It felt like a story, something emotional, something real. And from that moment, it was clear. This wasn't just talent. This was something rare. Years later, Angelina stepped onto a much bigger stage. America's Got Talent, the champions. Now, the stakes were different. This wasn't a child competing locally. This was a global stage filled with the best of the best, and expectations were high. But what she did next, no one expected. Instead of going big, instead of trying to impress, she did the opposite. She slowed everything down. Her performance of Bohemian Rhapsody was quiet, controlled, and deeply emotional. It wasn't just a cover. It was a reinterpretation. Something new, something personal, and within seconds, could see it on the judges' faces. A shock, because they realized something important. She wasn't just talented, she was an artist. And then came the moment. The golden buzzer. That single moment changed everything. Because now, the world was watching. After a moment like that, most artists follow the same path. More interviews, more appearances, more exposure. But Angelina didn't do that. Instead, she stepped back. And to many people, it felt like she disappeared. But here's the truth. She wasn't disappearing, she was developing. Because going viral is one thing. Building a lasting career is something completely different. During this time, she focused on writing music, understanding her sound, growing as an artist, not rushing, not chasing attention, but evolving. And that's a move most artists don't make, because it's slower, but it's stronger. As she matured, her career began to take a new shape, more refined, more intentional, more controlled. She collaborated with industry professionals like Toby Gad. But even then, she didn't lose her identity. That's important, because many artists get shaped by the industry. But Angelina? She stayed true to her sound. Her music became deeper, more soulful, more aligned with who she really is. And that's when people started realizing she wasn't just a viral moment anymore. She was building something real. Now fast forward to 2026, Angelina Jordan is no longer that little girl on stage. She's a fully developed artist. At just 20 years old, she's doing something incredibly rare, releasing music consistently, every few months, and not just releasing, dominating the jazz space. Her albums, Secret of the Soul, Secret of the Star, have shown something clearly. She's in control of her career. No rushing, no overexposure, just steady, powerful growth. And, at one point, she even had multiple albums ranking at the top of jazz charts. That's not hype. That's consistency. So where is Angelina Jordan today? Not lost, not forgotten, not controlled. She's evolving. From a viral child prodigy to an independent artist who is finally being heard on her own terms. And maybe the real question isn't, where did she go? But, did we expect her to grow differently?